Yes, we have commitment, sadhanas and mantras. But you see, the lam-rim meditation is so many times it's not the main meditation is missing. Lam-rim meditation is kind of left out, and usually do sadhanas and the highest tantric practice. I mean, I don't want the meditation completely instead, but or sometimes the beginning is your heart not about this generating heat to tumma meditation. So without bodhicitta, without renunciation at all, so maybe some meditation bodhicitta, but because emptiness, maybe some, I'm sure. So then tumma meditation, or you're more interested in tantric, tumma meditation, or dzogchen, or dzogchen, or something not even much generous state, things like that, and seeing, doing practice very high and without any foundation. So so without a foundation, then even you are doing those tantric meditation, the 6 yagas narpa or something. How about the tantric meditation? But it's like building a house on the ice. And then building a house on the ice, it collapses so easily, and also as we get melted, ice gets melted, and then the house collapses. When the ice gets melted, building a house on the ice, the ice slippery, and then also collapse, and then also get melted, So anyway, how much you do the practice, no progression. Without the foundation, without the realization of foundation, so it's you're doing some practice, but just really doesn't, without foundation, see. So just not much. So that doesn't, you don't have much progression. Really, so like as I suggested last night, we must lay the foundation. That should go carefully. Whether you will achieve enlightenment, whether you will be, first thing you will be free from oceans or some kind of suffering or not. And, whether you will achieve the Buddhahood or not, or how quickly, how long it takes time. It depends on understand Dharma or not understand Dharma, and how good you are practicing, how skillful you are practicing Dharma. So all depends on skill. Anything, you're going to build a house, construct a house, or how neat and how quickly, finish all the whole thing depends on your skill of building a house. And same thing, many things depend on your skill. How well done, how long lasting, just anything depends on your skill. Or everything, even worldly activities. It all depends on skill, how wise you are in anything. So Dharma practice, how skillful you are. and you understand Dhamma and how skillfully you practice. So the cougar tree, so therefore cougar tree achieving enlightenment. So our life most goes is taking initiations, so then most life goes in sadhanas, and then time that you have goes sadhana, and no lam-rim, and so the most important meditation is lam-rim to lay the foundation. The three principal aspects of how to enlightenment is to lay the foundation. I just want to read about So, yes, it is very good, so fortunate, yes, just able to do it, able to even to take the initiation and to do sadhana, so fortunate, yes. But then, yes, most time goes sadhana, and then your motivations, all this, just if it's become just a word between the lips and the heart here, self-chasing thought, there, bodhicitta, then it's like Tripagoda, then it won't be, that's not practical, it's not effective. Here, just like Tripagoda, playing Tripagoda, so, but not the heart. So the main meditation is possible. This is lam-rim that you can, that to get done really, even you have, of course, 1 hour, 1 hour, half hour, even 15 minutes, 20 minutes, good. Well, they helps very much, protects the mind very much from distraction, from meaningless work and non-virtuous life, spending precious human life, spending in the non-virtuous life. It protects from that. So they're very helpful. Very helpful. It's very, purpose of maintaining lam-rim, it's a huge, so many ways it helps. So many ways. Really. So there's great meaning, and the person becomes a better and better heart, good heart, more meaningful life. Person is able to live a life more meaningful, more pure heart, renunciation, seeing samsara suffering, more pure heart, more let go the cause of suffering, the 3 persons mind. Then you see, instead of that more the renunciation bodhicitta generally about a more pure heart. So more good heart and yes, there's so many deities, so many mantras. Jabji Song Rinpoche used to say, as far as the Vajrasattva mantra is so precious than even the sadhana itself, meditation on sadhana, the mantra, to recite mantra, he didn't say other deities, but Vajrasattva mantra is so precious than the meditation on sadhana. This is which I heard himself that. And Omane Pemahum, this, as you can dedicate time, my mother has a great compassion to me. I can read text, I can speak a little bit. But my mother can't read Tibetan letter, Kakakanga. No, she hasn't learned alphabet. But compassion, who sentient beings, 100 times more compassion she has than me. And why she recited 50,000 before? She told me at Kapon upstairs. I think maybe the year or next year she was going to pass away in Sanatha after the Kalachara initiation. She could not. She was a Kalachara initiation. I don't remember. She was maybe she had a cancer, but we didn't recognize. And she could not eat food and very light soup, the rice soup. I think she might have cancer. After thinking a lot from Laudo. And so she passed through there, and we brought to see His Holiness. But I don't think she saw His Holiness. She was on a chair outside, when His Holiness comes out. But I don't think she saw her eyes come close, and then I don't think she saw His Holiness. I'm not sure. I can't say. So that maybe that night she might have passed away. I'm not sure. So I went from Varanasi to Sanat to pray. But the 2 monks from Abhatanta College, my brother, younger brother, Sangji, his wives, 2 brother, 2 monk from Abhatanta College, and they very professional. They recite to Guya Samaja root text by heart, chanting. So that's what you come to college. There's not much puja. Anybody who monk dies, you recite that. Guya Samaja root text, you recite that. That's that's what normal do. Most powerful. One most powerful. But I heard somebody in meditation, then drawn aside, because that makes to over the meditation at that time also, something that I heard. However, lighting incense. Somebody who is in meditation, then you light incense, it makes to over the meditation, so you don't light incense. That's, and these are things what should not be done. If a person's in meditation state, there's not necessarily up body, not necessarily always like this. Many people die, like Buddha laying down, the singing out in a lying position, or snow lying position, like that. Two legs that, and then this so many mentors, so many practitioners dying that way. So normally they sleep that way and then also die in that way. So that's where dying able to control the mind, and also less spirit harm, nightmares and so forth. Also protects from spirit harm, so things like that. So, not necessarily all, some like this, different position. Even though cold, the body, the legs, head, the heart warm, so the misconscious still there. That's but even though warm is not there, but see, skin, when you press the skin, it doesn't stay. It goes away. So means still there constant. Not as a gross conscience, a subtle conscience. There's a gross, subtle, external subtle. So external subtle conscience is still there. So when the skin goes away, when the skin doesn't go away, when the skin stays, then that's one sign conscience left. The skin like this, the skin stays. And then also the other one is the smell of death smell. That's very strong smell. Somebody who has been sick long time, they would have some smell of being sick long, But this, when the person dead, there's smell of chitty, the very strong smell of death. Smell that, the smell comes from body. That's the sign conscience left. Subtle conscience, not gross, but sign of so gross conscience up to a long time. So the subtle conscience. Like that smell, that's one thing, and also thing like that. Usually in Tibet it's kept 3 days, but not necessarily consciousness stays there 3 days, and not necessarily consciousness can live. For somebody can live 1 hour or immediately, 1 minute. Not sure. But generally it's kept 3 days for common people. like that. There's one book, how they do in Tibet. So it's not so much. I don't think so much as custom. You know what much it is, but it's all virtue, helping the dead person. You know, I've been after 1 year, you know, especially for a year, and then so there's a book about to come, how to help yourself. I mean, that contains how to help the dying person, the person dead, and how to help the family member or whoever died, you know, how to help. Then also includes yourself too. You know, that not only helping others, but that also means you're helping yourself too. That happened because main benefactor Ayatara Center in Germany, one lady, yes. So when we did retreat Vajrasattva, the Kadam tradition, the four deities, Buddha Shakyamuni, Buddha as the founder of the President Buddha Dharma, then Tara, all the Buddha's action manifesting deity to fulfill the wishes of sentient beings, to help the sentient beings. So Tara, and then to deity to eliminate the obstacle is me, you are immovable Buddha. Then the other one is a generous manifestation of all the Buddha's compassion. So they don't practice many deities. What many things is for. So we were doing the retreat on that. I think it was 1 month. I'm not sure. Or retreat on that, and then because I heard, you know, her father died immediately, and suddenly she didn't know what to do. She was in Buddhist for 10 years. So when after I heard that, then I went over that book. But some are my own ideas. Because I practice pujas or practices things to help, some my ideas, but basically follow that book, how it's done in Tibet, and not completely finished, 1 or 2 left, but it doesn't matter so much. So the book, Ravina is working on that book. I think AC was working on that book then. I don't know what happened. Then now Repentance one is about to come out, so that should have a lot. Already I booked this, you know, people who are dying, not only cancer, but any disease or disease, not disease or no disease, but who is dying. So what do you think? See, I'm at the book. Because that started with Linda in Hong Kong, student, old student, Linda, who lived in Hong Kong. She's one boy, she had one boy. So I spoke by telephone. I was in the hotel or something. I was trying to explain the 5 powers at that time, but it didn't finish. So she was almost going to die in Hong Kong. So I told her to come to America. So she came to America. She lived the Karuna. And then she got better. She lived about 2-3 years. And Satsan was sent to university, school university by Karuna Bank, and then she died, and So then I was, of course, it took some time, and I've finished the book, the five powers needed at the time, and as 6 parameters, and how to help the dying person to make the mind easy to let go. Basically like that, and so I should think. So maintain the bodhicitta, main reliance is the bodhicitta. So if you fell in the fire, if you're falling down or in the fire, then you hold the rope that you sent, and you're holding. So that's the bodhicitta. Anyway, so that is you know that book. Well, of course, many people, I'm sure they know. So I told Vajrasattva Center last year. I went there to give a initiation. I don't remember last time. So I told that you must write down in a notebook when you're going to die. Certainly you're going to die. What do you want to think? What do you want to do? You must write down. In your diarrhea, in your diarrhea book. In your diarrhea book. That's it. In your diarrhea book. Write down what you want to do when you die. It's so important, to prepare. Not sure, anytime can happen. Death can happen anytime. You don't have to have cancer. You don't have to have cancer. So, I don't know how much meaningful it has, the ones you write down there. But this must write down. If you are free from samsara, it's okay. If you are free from samsara, you have no death, it's okay. But since you are under the control of karma and delusion, and under the karma, so you have to go through that. You have to experience that. So what you're thinking? So there's a tantric practice, and the best is the bodhicitta practice, letting go of self-chasing thoughts, which brings so much problem. And that's bodhicitta practice. Foundation bodhicitta practice. Foundation. Then can use tantric practice, power, and but I use these high powers needed at the time, and the 6 parameters, and those elaborated. So that's important to read. I'm sure you have received teachings on the 7 points of thought transformation. Teaching, Lojong teachings. So anyway, that's Vajrasattva I announced at Vajrasattva Center. I announced to write down what you, when you die, what do you want to do? What meditation? What you have to have. What practice you want to do? Need this. So, it's most important to help you, to help others. So, it's a very important note. Prepare So when the death happens, and then you can die. So you're prepared. You walked out, so then comfortable. You see, otherwise. But suddenly you never thought about, you never prepared, and suddenly this happened, and you're spaced out. Then so scared, unbelievable scared, and then unbelievable scared, or then going to Lord, the next one, but also so much attachment for the family house and all this. Then that also so much more attachment in the family, and that makes it so difficult to but without choice you have to leave. I mean, without freedom. So also even you, so even death doesn't come easily. So because so much pain and all that. So it takes time to. That also makes it much more difficult, painful, so painful to die. So so life has been empty, not only empty, but not only like empty can, but filled with nikta karma. So then so much, here, from the heart, feeling so sad and fear, not from here. Even the scientifically, Western scientifically, everything is brand, but here comes here. Even though intellectually you say there's no rebirth, there's no karma, but even though you say intellectually, that's what society believes, and that where you are, society believes, society, not government, or the country, society, no reincarnation karma. So even individually, there are people who experiences who experience. But anyway, so you are in that society. So even though, but if you from here, naturally, fear coming. Or terrible things are going to happen after this life. You have the feeling from here. Even intellectually, you say that, but here, fear, sadness, and so don't too much. I met people like that, intellectually different, but here nature, natural here, natural feeling, all like that. So. Also, this book should come soon, and now finishing, so it should help very much. So pay attention to these things. Need to pay attention. You never know. So anytime. Anytime. So I just say this. There's no time to talk other things. I read something. 아니 상당히 대치만이 뭐나 강원 참아도 상계 세라만 배워 치면더만 배버지 못 잡다라 상당히 대치만이 tomorrow and next life, which will come first? Not sure. So therefore, without attempting tomorrow, it's more worthwhile to attempt for the next life. So you see, your mind is more trained, the great part of the Lord capable, and then your mind, direction your mind, switch. I mean, rather emphasize this life, happiness or next not next life, but next lives, you know. So, see, what was happiness? So important. So like happiness, today's happiness, and most important, never prepare happiness for tomorrow from all the years, all the weeks, months, years, all that thing. Only worried about today, and that would be very silly. That would be very silly, you know, that you can see very silly. So, like that. So, and then direct you to preparation for happiness. Oh, come on, very wise. You know, lam-rim, practicing lam-rim is so wise, you know. At least enlightenment, nirvana, all the future lives to have not to have not happiness, good, but to mean dharma, to practice dharma, to benefit more others, and that gradual to go to enlightenment. So you see, if you train the mind in that, if you meditate on lam-rim, or keep the mind, protect the mind, keep the mind, make the life most useful, meaningful. It directs, it makes use life, this life, today's example, today's life, to make the happiness of to create cause of happiness, all kind of lives, all like that. You see, not just next one next, no, all the next life. So you see, like for example, not only today's happiness, but next week, the month, the year, all the happiness, like that. My parents, you can see that how wise that person is. Only thinking today, no. So you see, like the example. So you can see the meditation, lam-rim, so guide your life, so meaningful. So that sometimes you think, which working first. It's worthwhile to attempt for next life, rather only tomorrow. So the Vajrasattva mentioned like that. That definite, so then like that, and particularly if the death is going to happen tomorrow, so you get a lot of preparation today for tomorrow death is going to happen to you, whether you know, whether you don't know. So much preparation get done for that. Like that. And Vajrasattva says, I want that today, I want that today, kind of very relaxed mind, I want that today. Many things, the other room, on that day, then kind of come relax mind, kind of in this section. In this section, by delusion, and the other, then staying, following delusion and staying, staying comfortably in following delusion, saying I'm not going that way. So I want that way. So, many things, this our the order will remain. So cannot do that. So this is a very good to think, to remember often. These things to remember often. So you practice Dharma. You made preparation for that. So every day. So good preparation for next life, happiness, good birth, everything. Not just one life, many, on. So many honest lives. So get done. So as Lama Zopa mentioned, so one must think all the time. So that. Impossible and possible. The one thing I'm going to die today. Going to die today. One thing like that. And even if one dead, then if one died today, you have done preparation, practicing Dharma, or control the mind, delusion, don't fall delusion, and control the mind already. Control the mind in the practice Dharma already. So even you didn't die, then you can continue practice Dharma, making preparation for next life. Even if you didn't die, by thinking that even didn't die, all that. So great profit, all of that. So the essence is to purify negative karma. As again, what I mentioned last night, I think one teacher was so successful in actualizing path, and then even Tangtri path, the 6 hours Narva, the bodhicitta, renunciation bodhicitta, emptiness, and then the 6 hours Narva, next night illustrated. So then that time, so he said, asked what is more important, I don't remember exactly, practice in the practice. He said, more important for purification, he said. So that's his own experience. So therefore, Vajrasattva. Then they taking initiation, then to recite practice is very, very important. And the 35 Buddha, recite 35 Buddha, and Vajrasattva. After Vajrasattva initiation, this time I read. So anyway, I do what they call it, the initiation. So anyway, not only that, not only that. Not only that, for us, anytime, so the all this suffering of the lower realm, unimaginable, most unimaginable, omniscient one explained in the text. What omniscient one explained. So we are not born yet, we're not there yet. But we're not there yet, you know. But we're close. We're close to that. We're close to that. You know, as we, all the time, as you breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. You know, you breathe out and it didn't come back. Breathe out, then breathe in, didn't happen. That's it. Finished. Gone. So that, you know, so this is the breath didn't come out, didn't come back, born there. So very close. So it's like, you know, it's like you are standing nearby. I mean, in the text, I think it's said, you are standing nearby. There's a large pot, you know, they want in the Nara, in the hill. There's a boiling then next, then just you know, yeah, just about the feet to go inside, you know, kind of like that. I think in the Testament, one feet on top of the pot already in the so that anyway, very close. We're not yet that, but we're close to negative karma collected from beginningless, but not this life, from beginningless, but so much. So if the breathe out and breathe in, it didn't come back. That's it, gone. Like that. So in the calling guru from far, Pabanga, that I mentioned, I don't remember the words. So in like that. So extremely fragile life. You know, there's no. It's not in our hand, you know, to die, to not die, because to not die at all, to always, to forever to be human being. We don't have in our hand freedom. So the whole body is like machine. Whole body, the unbelievable. You know, the brains and well, the way it works, machine, unbelievable. You know, that's the Jura karma. Wow, it's like machine it. So we never know. Anytime heart attack can happen. So anytime there some problem, some emotional problem, something, heart attack, anytime. It's the minute, not on heart attack, but many other things. We never know how each person is going to die. So anyway, so therefore we need to Vajrasattva initiation and to practice Vajrasattva. So however, then. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm not going to read now, but if somebody practicing Tøje, this purpose I'm reading is about Tøje, and not about Tøje, but to understand something else after people Tøje, to help to understand Tøje, Shugden Tøje. So if somebody practicing Tøje, here, then if you're not going to give up, then you can't take the initiation. Normally I don't say, but now several few years ago, we made a vow in the monastery. Abbot came. I was alone because Lama was very scared that 4,000 monks said that everyone come in the microphone, all the monks there, then they have to make a vow to not practice and then to not make connection with the Dharma and the material means of living to the personal practice and the matter did understand, understand. So everybody have to say that. And but when I came to say that, and Abbot came and from the Tanga deity, Abbot came and Unze came and Gego came much later. So then I met this thing, but I made the deity understand that I'm unable to say. So, but Abbot was very happy, but Unze was a little bit, he felt something heavy in the mouth. That's what I felt. And anyway, so somebody practicing Shugden, then if you're giving up, then you see, take the initiation. But if you're not giving up, then shouldn't. You cannot take the initiation, so you don't have permit. So like that. That's I want to say. So now I don't have time. So anyway, essence is it's a great danger for you now and the future, now and future lives, and also great danger in the world, great danger for the Dharma. So many things on there like that. We were practicing in the past, Lama and Master. We were practicing. I don't know really, but saying prayers and kind of relying on that. To face obstacles, something like that. In the past, we do. I became monk in Choma Geshe's monastery, and Choma Geshe Rinpoche, the great yogi, that was he's very follower of the Shugden, very strong, great, and. So these monasteries, my teacher who came in Tibet, who brought to India, his teacher in Choma Geshe monastery was Oracle. And that's who predicted His Holiness and Tibetan governors. His Holiness don't go to India but go back in Tibet. So that helped to not lose Tibet for one more year. So like that. Anyway, because His Holiness was young, and then the government have a big question. So. We were practitioner in the past. So then many things we believed in the past, it was proved, it was a totally wrong idea, like that. In Garden Yigachun in the Lama Zopa people, and the Lama Zopa asked who protected my teachings, and then one disciple stood up and said, I will protect. Then that is supposed to be, I think, incarnation in the monastery. And then, the incarnation was not the right incarnation. The one was killed. One story is that was killed by the governor, putting kata in mouth and something like that. And that was sort of not correct incarnation, but sort of succeeded to take the name. So they anyway then went to Dashilumba, but Dashilumba has a 800 set protector, but they didn't allow for him to go in the monastery. Then he went to Saja, and that time his Honor's not this Saja, but long time ago. The previous that Saja his Honor's that not this one. So then gave a trauma to some spirit or some very ordinary people. Then gave a trauma. They kept that something like that, but didn't respect something higher. Not as a majority group. What it does, sorry, what I said, sorry. Some of the groups looking at as Mandushiri or very high school or that, some give drama spirit and anyway. So he was not. Why he was not allowed to Dashrambo, that part the protectors of Dashrambo, to protect them the Tataja outside? Why they didn't allow him? Oh, because the danger corrupting the teaching Buddha and harming someone. So the protector of Dashrambo didn't allow to go inside. So you have to analyze why. You can't just stop a story just but why? That's very important. So anyway, his Honor said many times, and that was wrong. I didn't see that in the Tabu Dajichang's collections of teachings. Never find there was Tabu Dajichang said the Tawajan's incarnation and that who was killed. Some of that. So Kandula, you majority here may not know much, and Kandula, she doesn't know anything about the fourth sector or these things. That is fourth sector or there's a Shugden or in the at home calm nowadays. Then came to Mount Kailash, and then all these things, information came into her heart. She Mount Kailash. Then she went to Tushita, Pure Land, Lama Zopa Pure Land. She went to Tushita. She has that capacity. She's able to go to Tushita, Pure Land to see the Tabu Dajichang, or the Tarazimane. The initiation, all that teachings came. So they went to Tushita Pure Land, and she wanted to ask, debate. She wanted to ask if that was true or not. So she went that Tabu Dajichang was giving teaching for hundreds of decades in Tushita Pure Land. So she asked Tabu Dajichang, what is true or not? That Tabu Dajichang said that this the Tawajan's English from what Tushita, what the English, or that I don't know very well. But so we in the past we've been believing on that. We believe in that ritual initiation, their lives initiation. So there, Lama left out. There's no 4 people, only 3 people allowed. 4 people. So he's on our root guru, my root guru. He's on Lama is root guru. So only 3 people. So anybody who has Dashinyamje equalizing action was about others, but get up. So Lama immediately get up and left. So myself, Pero, and Chamatoma, Pero, Kadu, stayed there, and he received the Shugden life initiation. And so the main thing is Jabja Pawanka and Jabja Chiang Rinpoche, they're Buddha. I'm talking about from my side. There no mistakes. There only quality, no mistakes. Buddhism, the Buddha, Sangye. So so you see, due to our karma, due to this 20th century, our karma, this 20th century, our karma, they Buddha, but why? They practice, they show aspect to us practice this. This is only one thing. There's so many other usual things, the mistakes they don't have, but Buddha doesn't have, but have to show ordinary aspect. Ordinary aspect means showing mistakes. There's no mistake, but showing mistake. As I taught already. So, same thing that practice and practice is showing aspect. Same as others, all the rest, showing aspect. This is showing aspect. Like that. So there's no mistake there. Buddha, there's no mistake. This, say, this is what we should think. Tsul Dzaba, Tibetan word, Tsul Dzaba. Very important to learn. Aspect, showing aspect, Tsul Dzaba. Not in reality, Tsul Dzaba. So Buddha doesn't have that. Buddha doesn't have reborn, doesn't have that, doesn't have origin, but Buddha show aspect. Buddha show aspect to our karma, to our ordinary mind, to guide, to benefit, to free samsara, to enlighten us. Oh, exactly! And that's what the Gyabjit does. Like Buddha, see? That's exactly about the practice aspect. So therefore, then she asked and Tabuddha said he didn't. That's the wrong. Tabuddha answered. She told me, herself told me. So difficult to put in typical quarter, but most amazing experience. Wow. Some of the stories I hear from her directly, but I want to write down, but very difficult to record, but I can't write it, so therefore, somebody who corrupted Samaya in the Buddhaka Shaba time. So that was so dangerous. And also, the Buddhaka Shaba time corrupted Samaya, things like that. And then, so then that's why I say great danger to the personal, individual person, not only now but future, life to life, so then to the world, to the Buddha's teaching, and to Tibet and all that. So some of this research is very short. But Tsul Dzaba, that's so important, how to practice that. Now this Havangan, Gyabjit Root Guru, and then the Buddha, you see, Buddha is the showing birth, the showing birth, the dead, all that thing. Buddha and that all numbers even, but the truth is in the showing to other sentiments. Why we need to practice Dharma with their suffering, so all that thing. To teach us, to guide us to enlightenment. So Buddha doesn't have that. Buddha doesn't have exactly. So that's so please don't take. If you're not, if there's somebody here practicing, then please don't take. But just our initiation, and then you're going to you can change, and that's okay. But I'm not saying there is, but in case. So that I wanted to say, and that's all. Bodhicitta has a motivation. purpose of my life is not just to achieve happiness for me, ultimate happiness for myself, but never listen to freedom from oceans of samsara suffering, and to bring the Buddhahood. Therefore, I must achieve Buddhahood as quick as possible, and then the Buddha going to check the Vajrasattva initiation for purification on the that's all. They still have power or not? Okay. Good.
The people who are not taking the initiation are welcome to leave now.
So you can do general motivation, compassion, or some. Little break.